Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. This is your January reading. So happy new year. My goodness, we made it to 2023. Let's get the first message. Detach from drama. Okay, detach from drama. I just feel like it's like you want to remove yourself from any of that because, you know, it's going to be quite an exciting time for you for the next 4 or 5 months of the year, the beginning of year, not just this month. I think this month starts a little bit slower because we've got Mercury in retrograde for the first 3 weeks in Capricorn, but Jupiter has moved into your sign Aries, and it's like, whoa, all stations go. This is an exciting time. The first couple of months of the year where like opportunities could land in your lap, opportunities for success and growth, feeling more confident, optimistic, going for things. It's really excited energy. So that's why it's kind of got the detached from drama. You don't want to be caught up in someone else's drama. You've got your own things you've got to do. You've got your own, like I said, for the first 3 weeks of January, with the Mercury being retrograde in Capricorn, it may be that you're working out a lot of the having conversations or working out a lot of the how, the practicalities, being quite productive when it comes to that, maybe setting some longer term goals when it comes to resources or opportunities that are coming in or things in your life in general. But yeah, once the third week of January, it's all stations go. It's off and racing. So yeah, you don't want anything holding you back at this moment in time. Yes, look at this. Ace of Acorns. I love it. Look at the ram. This is the Aries card. It's all about you guys. Creative force and confidence. This is the Ace of Wands. So this is just going for something, you know, ready. It's about to be like a wildfire. Ready, set, go. We're off and racing, initiating new things, new opportunities. It feels very exciting coming through for you, Aries. So my goodness. Okay, let's see what's shifting and changing. And Aries, just wanted to let you know that your 2023 yearly forecast is out. A very comprehensive look of what's coming in for you in 2023. Like I said, exciting start to the year for you guys. Lots of opportunities coming through. So if you'd like to look at that, there's Astrology and Tarot. The link for that is in the description box below. Or if you're looking for something a little bit more personalized, the link for my personal readings, and we have 2023 overviews for what's coming in for you personally. The link for that is also in the description box below. So my goodness, we're off and racing, Aries. I love it. This could be a very inspired time of action. So also very creative as well. So let's see what is coming through. What's shifting and changing? Sword 5, Uranus, Aquarius. This is conflict. Okay. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's potentially been able to see things from a very different perspective with a conflict, but I feel like it's like you're not wanting to get caught up in it, in any kind of conflict here. Too many energies wanting to move forward here. It's like everything wants to move, especially any element of air, which is like thoughts, discussions, conversations. Just don't want the drama or the conflict involved with that. So it may be that you just wanting to kind of move on from that quickly if something like that arises. So as a situation, yes, look at this, the Fool card. My goodness. Stepping into the new, taking leaps of faith, feeling really, really confident, activating new things, press the reset button. Here you are. You're off on the next big adventure. It feels really, like I said, exciting. So let's see. Crossed by the 3 of Swords. This may sometimes mean that you're wanting to move on from wounds or things that have triggered you or wounded you. It might just be like something, a reaction. You're like, right, I'm doing something new that comes through. The 5 of Pentacles, perhaps wanting to kind of really look at your material resources or do something different when it comes to your money or your work. Yeah, look at this. I mean, you've got big ideas, big ambitions, big plans coming in here, a little boost of self-confidence and productivity, lots of choices coming in. You presenting as the Moon card, the 8 of Wands, but there is a lot of focus like that's coming in. Energy can change really, really quickly. You're wanting happiness. And we've got you, look at you. You are the alchemist. You're the magician working your magic. So yeah, interesting. Oh, I'm making everything move. I'm just going to get this all in a nice clean line. Yes, and working hard, absolutely. So, and we've got the King of Swords, clear mind about taking action here. So it's kind of like the problem solver, absolutely. I see I see that there's conflicts, problems, issues, things triggering you, and you're just like, right, overcoming all of this. So big ambitions, big dreams, not letting things hold you back or stand in your way. The only thing here is that something wounding you, perhaps it's stopping you from stepping into something new or triggering you to step into something new. But I don't feel like that kind of, it may be a little bit of trust your instincts here, Aries. Really trust what it is that you're leaping into here. But, I think it's a good thing to be able to move on from that Three of Swords. So we have in your conscious mind the Five of Pentacles. So perhaps there is something going on that that hasn't been working for you. Like maybe you haven't had, something's been lacking in your life, or this can be feelings of rejection as well with the Five of Pentacles. But usually it's when people are worried about money or resources, or thinking about leaving the old ways that money are working for you in your life, old forms of income, or old jobs, or old situations it's like that no longer resonating for you. I feel like there's just all this new energy that's activating. So the Five of Pentacles, if it is material resources that you're worried about, you have the Ten of Pentacles at the base. This is achievement. This is very much definitely trying to overcome something and going, look, I'm not going to be at the 5. I'm not happy with being at the 5. I want to be at the 10. So this 10 of Pentacles can represent family as well. So maybe there's you have feelings or dramas around family, feelings of rejection or conflict around family. And this is where if there's something around like that that's kind of been triggering for you or upsetting you in any way, this is where it's like detached from drama. You've got these other like really positive forward moving energies and new things to activate and step into. So this is like leaving a legacy as well. The 10 of Pentacles, it's a card of achievement, but building security around you as well. So it does feel very practical and pragmatic, In the recent past, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is where it may have been that people were like working together. It felt like there was a flow, a collaboration. Perhaps it's kind of like, oh, I thought we were getting on or we were working well together, and then maybe something happened and there's a little bit of a blip that comes through with this, and you go, okay, I'm looking at new options. So I feel like, relationship energies can shift and change really, really quickly. It feels like there's this kind of volatility almost, that it can shift and change. 1 minute you're getting on, next minute you fight, or 1 minute you really like work well with this person, next minute you don't. And it just feels like it's a very fast moving energy around at this moment in time to work with. But the Three of Pentacles has been, in the recent past, there's been some nice energy around, everybody working together or collaborating, or very productive energy. The Three of Pentacles is also about knowing your value. So it is really like, perhaps you've been doing some work on your self-worth and been connecting or reconnecting with some gifts and abilities and skills, because that's what's being called into action here as well, which is why it's like, things that if you previously didn't feel valued, it's like, I'm not necessarily wanting to step into that or wanting to overcome that in some way, shape or form. So in the near future, you've got the Seven of Cups, lots of choices, lots of options, some of them clear, some of them not so clear. Some of them are going to be good and some of them not good, but it's just a lot's going to be thrown at you. It's a big reevaluation of your direction and the choices that you're making here. And it's just saying the picture or the vision is still forming. This could actually be quite a very visionary time for you. So if you initiate things and start things and then you get frustrated because it's like comes to a bit of a halt for whatever reason, or it feels like the picture isn't clear, I feel like it's clearing up here with the Magician energy coming through. But it's kind of interesting with the Moon card. This is you in the spread. The Moon card is showing that there are underlying things that haven't been clear that are coming up to be cleared up, which is why it's really great to, if there is any conflict around, or if there is something under there that's been like an underlining wound that has stopped you from taking action or stepping into some kind of success or from initiating something in your life, this has come up to be cleared. It might be subconscious patterning that's coming through here, because Jupiter in your sign is the planet. It's a benevolent energy, a benefic energy. It wants to expand things. It wants to bring opportunities. It wants to bring good fortune, luck, success to you. So it's potentially, it feels a little bit like this is very retrograde energy, Mercury in retrograde, where it's kind of going over some old ground, reworking some things, overhauling, especially a lot to do with your self-worth and your values, so that you can really jump in and go all stations go when everything turns around in that third week. So yeah, this is it. As a general energy for the month around you, look how focused these all 8 of these wands are heading in the same direction, a very intense focus. It's a delicate balancing act to keep the focus, which is why we've got detached from drama, but very focused, swift, fast changes to energy, fast changes to motivation. So one minute you might want to do this, next minute you might want to do that, but that's okay. That's part of what the energy is with the 8 of Wands. It can also be very clear and direct. It's perhaps directing other people or directing energies or directing your life in some way, shape or form. It's very clear and direct news and communication that could come through as well. So you're wanting the happiness. This is the card of happiness in hopes and fears. I would say that is a hope for most of you, to be happy with the situation and with the outcomes. And this is you, the Magician. I love how we've gone from 0, which is just the initial activation energy. And then it's like, okay, I'm activating something new in my life. And then in this catalytic, it's like a catalyst, the activation, it sort of had this, what they're showing me, it had this little ripple effect, this flow on effect to all the other energies in your life, where it's almost like everything had to kind of either come back into alignment or wouldn't. And so that's where it's either things are either going to align to you or there's conflict around it. And so it's kind of had this quite a strong energetic ripple effect to get to. We've gone from 0, which is the Fool, we end up as number 1, the Magician, but we had to go through looking at all the options and things not being clear and sorting stuff out to get to, okay, now I'm consciously aware of how I'm going to do it, exactly what it is that I want to do. I'm drawing resources to me and I'm willing to put in the hard work. So it's this sense of clarity that comes in where it wasn't clear and be able to move forward, which is really fantastic, which is why I like that the King of Swords has come in as well, because this King of Swords energy is very emotionally detached. So that's why we've got the detached from drama. Very emotionally detached, even a cool customer. It's a very clear, rational thinking kind of energy that comes through about making strategies, plans, decisions. And that's why there's just so much to do here. And so it's like you don't necessarily want, and I feel like a lot of it has got to do with material success, like financial success, prosperity, things like that. But there's just a little bit of emotional clearing up things, and trusting your intuition as well is something that's coming in. But yeah, the King of Swords, plans, strategies, decisions, very rational. And sometimes the King of Swords can be somebody that, like, it's like a meeting with somebody. Let's schedule a meeting and we'll talk about what we're going to do. So it's very business-like kind of energy around it. So let's, I just dropped that card. Let's look at some affirmation cards for you, Aries. Oh, that one fully flew out. Let's see. We have the past is over. Yes. This is a new day, one that I have never lived before. I stay in the now and enjoy each and every moment. And that very much is this. It's now, now, now. It's so fast moving energy. And it's like these energies from the past that are coming up, they come up to be cleared out. There's an opportunity for that to clear that out. And then it's like, boom, off you go. So it's very like the universe wants you to be very much in the present moment, ready to react, ready to respond, ready to go for things, ready to be really creative, ready to be this force in the world here. So part of it is just acknowledging that the past is over and that you can move on from those energies and, detach from drama. So let's pull the charm, the first charm for 2023 coming in for you, Aries. Let's see what is coming in for Aries. We have, beautiful. Your prayers are being answered. Beautiful. I love this energy coming in. So yes, your prayers are being answered. And if you don't feel like there's anybody listening, put it out there, put the message out there to the divine, to the higher forces, to what's out there, because this definitely feels like prayers can be answered. So set intentions, put messages out there, be very clear and direct. Ask for help if you need help, but it's kind of like it might feel like things are easy, like there's an easy flow with things once this kind of all starts coming together for you. So yeah, that's it, Aries. That's your reading for January. It feels very dynamic, fast, exciting, but just a little bit of things to sort out at the beginning, and then off you go, ready to dedicate yourself to something. So yeah, and it feels very creative and could be a lot of success around this ambitious energy. So yeah, that's it, Aries. So if you're interested in what else is coming in for you 2023, your yearly forecast is out. The link for that is in the description box below. If you're interested in more personalized version of that, the link to the personal readings is there in the description box below. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to hear what's going on for you in the new year, what some of your plans, goals, ambitions are. And yeah, take care, Aries.